How do, folks? Sorry it's been a while since I've last vlogged, but yeah, as the title of this vlog says, there's been a lot of changes and there's changes to come. Yeah, so since I last vlogged, I think the last proper vlog we had was when I went to Star Wars Celebration down in London. Yeah, so lots changed since then. That was earlier this year. Anyway, so since then I've moved house. So I've got a new residence. Still got a few boxes lying about. Still a lot of unpacking, but we're in the last property for well 20 years. So it took a lot of moving and shaking and chucking out of a lot of rubbish, keeping a lot of random stuff as well, and just getting it all set up. But yeah, we're gradually getting there, settling into a new house. Nice new view. Got a lovely window which you can't see because it's behind the camera. Anyway, so yeah, we've been sorting that out. Got a new job, so I've been taking on that. I have to concentrate on that. Also, I had a few medical issues as well, obviously with my disability and the illnesses that I've got. So I've been having things like MRI scans, a bit of therapy, trying to help me get more mobility, trying to reduce my pain levels. But because of that, that's one of the reasons why I can't be in the parks every 5 minutes. I do need time to recuperate, because every time we go on a trip, it takes me just as long, if not longer, to get over it, because there's a lot to do. And it does take a toll on my body. So yeah, it's not easy, and like I said, there's lots of things that change, lots of things that happen. Yeah, I've also been helping out at conventions. You may have seen a few shorts popping into the feed. So yeah, help out at conventions. Now, I must admit, I would like to vlog a bit more of these conventions, but unfortunately, I'm helping out at them. So it could be anything from setting up, putting up posters, helping with the merchandise sales, helping with the promotion or the running of the event. Quite often I'm the person that looks after the celebrities that are attending the event. If I've got a few pictures, I just stick them around here so you can see. But yeah, so it's been a busy old time. I've been doing quite a lot to try and build up the presence of the channel. Been making a few connections with people, made a few friends with other vloggers. I'll actually put the links in the blurb down below, just so you can see them, because they do some fantastic material and it's always worth checking out. And I always like to support people as and when I can. But yeah, so there's been, as I said, there's a lot going on. But yeah, so we've had a few questions off people. So obviously they want to know about my disabilities, things like that, see how it works for me. Because one of the main things I want to do with this channel is put it out so, you know, people with disabilities can see that, you know, going to the parks and doing things like this can be done. It's not easy, because obviously you have a disability and you got to cope with that in everyday life. So going to the parks is a little bit more stressful, a little bit more taxing on the body. So, you know, pace it. But yeah, I've got spinal issues, I've got fibromyalgia, I've got other problems as well. But yeah, they can affect how much energy I have to get going around the parks. But yeah, just pace yourself, do what you can with the abilities that you have. If you find you're struggling, don't push yourself, just take your time, have a little break every now and again. There's lots of places you can have just a sit down, quiet sit down, especially in Florida. The heat can, sometimes it can help, because some people feel better with the warmer temperature, but obviously it can be draining as well. So make full use of the aircon. There's lots of rides that let you sit down. I mean, go on a Carousel of Progress. A lot of people aren't fans of that, but hey, it's a 10-15 minute sit down in air conditioning. So yeah, just take full advantage of that. Got to feel our magic. That's another one. Go on the rides. But obviously, if you've got spinal problems, make sure you take heed of the warnings out there. As you probably saw in an earlier vlog, I went on Space Mountain. Now, Space Mountain is well known for being a bit of a bone shaker, but yeah, I went on it. Oh, I screamed like a banshee. I was in that much pain with it, and I can't do that ride anymore. So know your abilities and act accordingly. If you have a problem with a ride, don't push yourself. Just take your time. But yeah, mentally it can be taxing as well, especially with a lot of people don't understand how much planning goes into going to a Disney park, especially one in America or further afield. Make sure you do a full bit of research. Don't leave it up to everyone else. Make sure that everything you need is there for you. Don't assume anything. That could be things like the DAS pass. You've got to sort that out for yourself. Get in contact with Disney. If you're in the UK, you might have to use a VPN to get in contact with Disney just to get it sorted. But make sure you get it sorted yourself. But if you've got any problems, just drop me or any one of the multiple vloggers that are out there, or there's lots of forums on Facebook, things like that. There's lots of people that have done this type of thing, so they will gladly help you share their knowledge. But if you've got any problems, just drop me a little comment down there, or if I can't answer, then I'll gladly put you in the right direction, hopefully get you the answer that you need. Sometimes you can use a company. We've used companies before. You got Tom Morrow Travels, who's very good. Tom's another vlogger, but he's got a wealth of knowledge with traveling to Disney, going on cruises, things like that. Lots of obviously his travel information. So doesn't harm, doesn't cost to ask. Just ask a question. Tom will help you out. I'm not sponsored by Tom, by the way. So, but yeah, we use Ever After Holidays as well. They're fantastic. Once again, phone them up, tell them what you want. They can sort out all the details or give you a free quote. It won't cost you anything to call them. But yeah, just ask the questions. Make sure that everything you need is covered. So do that bit of research. Make life a bit easy for yourself when you get on the holiday. There's also things like you got Disney travel, like the free buses that go to the parks, things like that. Sometimes it's okay to have a free bus, but if you're crowded in with lots of people, it can be a bit draining. It can be a bit tough, especially if you've been walking around the park and you just need to sit down for a bit. Not everyone's accommodating and allows you to sit down. But we end up, last time we went, we actually got we actually got ourselves a hire car. So with a hire car, it gives us the freedom to move about because we were staying on a Disney resort. It was free parking at the car parks. So yeah, more than easy to drive around Florida. There's lots of vlogs. If you want, I could happily do a vlog about driving in the USA. It's a lot easier than you think. It's a lot less daunting, especially for people in the UK. But yeah, we hire cars through, we normally use Alamo, but to get there you can use a company called Discount Florida Car Hire. People like Tom will tell you all about them, but they're fantastic. You can make a booking. If you find one that's cheaper on their site, you can book a cheaper one, cancel the more expensive one. It's not going to cost you anything to do that. But yeah, they're great. Once again, ask them the questions that you need and they will gladly answer as soon as possible for you to make it a lot easier for yourself. Anyway, on to changes. So we've had bad news since you last saw us. A close personal friend of mine for over 30 years unfortunately passed away due to pancreatic cancer. So yeah, been dealing with that, and also me and a couple of the other friends that were with me, my late buddy that passed away. We decided we wanted to do something to remember him. So I've decided that I'm going to do Movember. So if for those of you that don't know, it's basically a month-long event in November, hence the name Movember. But it's basically to the gimmick is to grow a fancy moustache. And it's supporting men's health, whether it's men's mental health or physical health or dealing with people that are coping with cancer, things like that. It's all to raise funds for charity to help eradicate these issues or help support these people that are going through these issues. So I was doing that in memory of my friend. I'll put a little link. It'd be great if you could donate to it. I'm not asking, but if you can, brilliant. If you can't, it's okay, not a problem. I would rather raise awareness than funds. If people are a bit more clued up and checking and make sure that they get themselves checked out early, then hopefully we could save a few more people than we do actually, because like pancreatic cancer, it's 1 in 8 men in the UK are going to be affected by it, so it's quite a prolific killer of men. So I mean, there's other cancers that are going about which are equally as devastating for men and for women, but yeah, this one is very, very high on the list of affecting men. So we want to get as much information out there as much as possible. Get yourselves checked, guys. Don't leave it too late, because too late, that's it. There's nothing you can do. Lots of famous people have passed away with pancreatic cancer. I've lost more than my fair share of family and friends to cancer. So yeah, I thought I would do this little thing just to honour them, raise a bit of money if I can, and also spread a bit of awareness. So let's say I'll pop a little link below. Please give it a click, check out the site, see what information is on there. If it can help you, brilliant. That's all I can ask for. I just want to help people as much as I can. Anyway, so I'm going to, as you can see, I've got a tash. So how am I going to grow them? So to start the month, I basically have to wipe all this away. So for those of you who don't know, I've near enough most of my life, I've always had some form of a beard, whether it's a full face beard or if it's a goatee beard. It's actually, it helps me with my anxiety. It's sort of like my own personal security blanket. So I sort of like having that there. So it's not going to be easy shaving all this off. I know Friskick isn't happy about it. She likes me having the beard, but yeah, it's for a greater cause. So I'm going to brave my anxiety, get rid of the security face blanket, and I'm going to grow some form of moustache. I'll keep tabs of what happens, how it all grows, and what the growing looks like, so you can follow it on the channel if you want to. Hopefully it'll be a bit entertaining for you, but yeah, it's going to be a fun time, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can raise some money. I know there's a couple of people have already donated, so thank you for those that have. It's very much appreciated. But yeah, I've got another convention in a couple of weeks. This one is for the show Legends of Tomorrow. That'll be at the Renaissance Hotel in Birmingham. That's with a company called Starfury. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies, and you know, people want to sponsor me, fine, but I'm not seeking sponsorship. It's not the aim of my channel. But yeah, I just want to show people what can be done. Give you a little inkling into my crazy life. Hopefully you can join me on the fun. So don't forget to click like, click subscribe, all the usual stuff. Please follow us along the journey. I'd love to have you along with us. Click your notification bell so it'll get a ping every time there's a new video up there or a new short. The shorts seem to be very popular at the moment. I had one with several thousand people clicking on it. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that. I've also got Instagram accounts, we've got Facebook accounts. Please give them a look, see if there's anything on there that you like. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Anyway, next thing, let's get rid of this. Right, it's a few days later. Yeah, a good few days later. In fact, it's Halloween, hence I'm wearing my Phantom Manor top. In fact, I think I was in the last shot. Don't worry, it's been washed and cleaned since then, despite what FizzGig says. I'm not that much of a slob. Anyway, so yeah, it's Halloween today, but it's also the day I get rid of my face fur. Yeah, as I've said, it's going to be for Movember, raising funds and awareness for a friend of mine who sadly passed away. So yeah, I'm going to go to see another friend of mine, Victoria. Victoria's hair studio here in the town. As far as I'm concerned, best barbers in town. Great service. Don't know if we'll be able to vlog. Obviously got to check with her, she wants to be on the channel, but if we can, we'll vlog it and you can see me getting defuzzed. Anyway, on to the shop. Right, board on the side as usual. Have the frim trim. It's a little bit too full for me at the moment.
Yeah.
And yeah, all the fuzz off.
Ready.
A friend on the channel, this is my friend Victoria. She looks after me. I've already given you a plug on the channel. That is the best
I
one.
wish I could get on these things. Is that alright, Andy?
Spot on.
There you go.
There we are. Look like a potato. There we go. That's the result. Yeah, can't say I like it. I am already getting a bit twitchy about it. It's just my anxiety, but yeah, that's the way it is. Not seen this face in quite a while. I'm sure Fizz Giggy's gonna absolutely blow a gasket when she sees this, because she doesn't like me without any kind of like, she doesn't really like me just with a goatee, so it's a full face. But anyway, it is what it is. It's for a good cause. Just unfortunately I'm going to look like a potato for a bit, but yeah, so I intend to grow a moustache. I'll try and put some stuff up just to keep you up to date. But yeah, I even posted on Facebook group saying like changes are coming, and this is the change, so let's see how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to pop a link down below somewhere just so you can have a check on the page for Movember. If you can go and give it a look, see. There's lots of resources and information about cancer if you're affected by cancer, so please do have a look. There's lots of information. If you know someone, please share it with them. It may be that little bit of information that they need, like a little bit of support. If you can donate, brilliant. There's no compulsion to, but if you can, that'd be brilliant. Money goes to good causes and obviously helps people that are suffering with cancer, and hopefully one day we'll find a cure for all cancers. Anyway, I've now got to go for an MRI on my back, so this day just keeps getting better. And I got to sit in a nice big metal tube, lots of noises banging around away at me head, but yeah, I've got to go get my spine checked out. And yeah, let's see what else happens. Well, it's a few days later. My moustache has started to take form, as you can see. Still getting used to actually shaving the chin and stuff like that. I've not done that in a while. Starting to get a little used to it. Anyway, as I say, we're a few days later now. We're actually at the Hilton in Birmingham, Hilton Metropole Hotel, and we're here to help out at a Starfury Convention. This is for the TV show Legends of Tomorrow, so there'll be celebrities that are coming in from America, lots of fans turning up. They're going to be wanting their autographs, listen to meet and greets, meet the people that are on the show, and just have a good time with lots of like-minded fans. Anyway, it's a paid for event, so it's very unlikely I'll be able to film anything. I'll try if I can. If not, then we'll be moving on to the next scene. Yeah, let's see where the weekend takes us. Okay, so finally in the room. It's like, wait, it's just me. Yeah, so I'll do a quick room tour. It's just a standard room for one person at the Hilton. It's straight in. He's got this open plan toilet area. Yeah, it's only me in here, so it's not going to be an issue. But yeah, so you've got a nice shower, fixed head, but from experience, they are good showers. These nice and powerful. There's your thunderbox there. Towels. Enough for the weekend. Yeah, not too bad. Standard hotel washed a million times type towel. Yeah, you got your Soaps fixed to the wall, nice decent sized sink, a nice mirror with an ugly person in it, hanger. Everything else is a little space conscious. Decent sized bed, plug-in lights, old style sockets with no USB, so if you're charging anything, bring a plug with you. Lamp, little desk area for doing work, medium sized TV, another mirror, nice window overlooking the car park and the Midlands Hills. That's the front of the hotel. Should be nice and quiet up here, well away from the convention area. Another mirror with a cupboard, ironing board, iron, and there is a laundry service, decent amount of hangers as well, and the cradle for the suitcase. But yeah, good thing is, because I've got all these mirrors here, light coming in, it just adds to the light. This is strange. I'm not sure why these are here. Unless they've had some instances of someone's nicked a telly. Definitely not me. Anyway, a little bit of artwork, and that's your lot. Anyway, I have to go back and start work with the convention. Right, I've just had a little break for some lunch. I've decided to come into the hotel bar. Couldn't be bothered walking any further. There's other stuff that's available, but yeah, it's a bit of a walk, so I'm not going to do that. Anyway, hotel bar, it's the first day, so people are checking in and it's relatively quiet, so it's not too bad. I can come in and sit at the back and have a nice quiet meal just for myself. Yeah, so yeah, I'll show you what I had. That is the remains of fish and chips. Yeah, so being from the northwest, it has a high standard to live up to. It's not too bad. Didn't agree with all the shrubbery though. That just got left to the side. Mayonnaise. Now, leave a comment down below. Leave a comment if you're someone who has mayonnaise with your chips. I do. I used to have ketchup, but years and years and years ago, an American told me try mayonnaise, so I did, and I've been hooked on it ever since. So am I the only one, or do other people actually have mayonnaise? Yeah, so oops, I was a bit close, sorry about that. Yeah, so mayonnaise on chips, is that a weird thing, or I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I've got to be here all weekend. We've got about 9 celebrities to look after. Going to be selling autographs, have Q&A sessions. There's going to be photo ops as well, so there's going to be lots of people here in cosplay, partying. Every night ends with a themed disco, so there's going to be lots of fun to be had. Like I say, I'll try and photograph video as much as I can, but it's a paid for event, so it's a bit fair on the people that are paid to go to this event if I start vlogging it for free. So, and I am here to work, so oh yeah, so there's my staff badge. Yeah, got Matt Ryan on there, not bad. That was the last one I worked at David Baroness. He was a lovely guy. So yeah, I'll leave a link down below for Starfury events. They do lots of events. I'm not sponsored by them, but I'll leave a link if you want to go along to one of their conventions. There are different type of conventions to your Comic Cons. Comic Cons just tend to pack as many people in as they can to meet the celebrities, where the Starfury event is a whole weekend event. It's themed normally to one specific theme or one specific show. They do events for the program Lucifer, program Hannibal. They do ones themed to Marvel and DC Universe. They do one for the TV show Supernatural. They're always popular. One for the TV show Outlander. So there's loads of different ones. Have a look at their website. I do recommend you go to them, because they are, unlike a lot of UK conventions, well worth a visit. Anyway, I need to go and get ready, because we're about to start registration and start letting people into the convention. Right, well, the weekend's over, and what a fantastic weekend it's been. Such a lovely group of people that I work with. In fact, I think I'll put a picture up here of them. We managed to have a group picture. All of them absolutely brilliant. Love working with them. Have a great laugh. But yeah, now back at home. So yeah, still think I need something to cheer me up. So, I know. That's better. And you know what I always say? Better a rainy day in Disney than a dry day at home. Anyway, you can find out how we got here in the next vlog. Until then, bye-bye.